The future of AMG performance begins now. This is the all-new Mercedes-AMG GT 4-door coupe, a revolutionary electric super sedan designed to redefine what high-performance EVs are capable of. For decades, AMG built its reputation around thunderous V8 engines, brutal acceleration, and emotional driving experiences. Many enthusiasts wondered whether electrification could ever capture that same intensity. Mercedes-AMG believes it can, and this car is their answer. Built on the completely new AMG.EA high-performance electric architecture, the new GT 4-door coupe is not merely an electric version of an existing model. It is a ground-up performance machine engineered specifically to push the limits of electric technology. At the center of the car is one of the most advanced electric drivetrain systems ever installed in a production vehicle. Instead of using conventional electric motors, AMG developed a new setup using 3 axial-flux motors, an innovative motor technology originally developed by YASA, the British electric motor company fully owned by Mercedes-Benz. 2 motors sit at the rear axle while a third motor powers the front axle. Together, they produce an astonishing 860 kilowatts, or 1,169 horsepower, in the GT63 4MATIC Plus version. Torque reaches a staggering 2,000 Newton-meters, and the performance figures are absolutely surreal. The GT63 launches from 0 to 100 km per hour in only 2.1 seconds. It reaches 200 km per hour in just 6.4 seconds, and continues all the way to a top speed of 300 km per hour. Even the entry GT55 model is outrageous, producing 816 horsepower and accelerating to 100 km per hour in only 2.5 seconds. But raw acceleration is only part of the story. AMG's biggest engineering achievement may actually be sustained performance. Many high-performance EVs can deliver extreme power for a few seconds before battery temperatures rise and output is reduced. AMG wanted something completely different. The engineers wanted this car to behave like a true performance machine lap after lap, acceleration after acceleration, without dramatic power loss. To accomplish that, Mercedes-AMG developed a completely new battery system inspired directly by Formula One technology and lessons learned from the ultra-exclusive Mercedes-AMG 1. The battery pack uses 2,660 cylindrical cells arranged inside 18 modules. Every single cell is directly cooled using a special electrically non-conductive oil flowing around each cell individually. This direct cooling system is one of the most advanced battery thermal management systems ever created for a road car. The cells themselves were engineered specifically for performance applications. They are tall, slim cylindrical units featuring laser-welded aluminum housings and full-tap technology for lower resistance and better heat control. AMG says the chemistry combines high energy density with exceptional charging and discharging capability, while maintaining durability under extreme stress. The result is a battery system capable of repeatedly delivering enormous power without overheating. And because the system operates at 800 volts, charging speeds are equally impressive. The new AMG GT 4-door supports charging rates exceeding 600 kilowatts, among the fastest charging speeds ever announced for a production EV. With the right infrastructure, the car can recover around 460 kilometers of WLTP driving range in only 10 minutes. Charging from 10 to 80% takes roughly 11 minutes. That means the charging experience begins approaching the convenience of traditional refueling. The car is also prepared for multiple charging standards worldwide, including CCS, NACS, CHAdeMO, and GB/T systems. Mercedes-AMG didn't stop at powertrain technology. The chassis and body structure were engineered specifically around performance and rigidity. The body combines aluminum, steel, and fiber-reinforced composite materials to maximize structural stiffness while keeping weight under control. Despite carrying a massive high-voltage battery beneath the floor, the car sits 4 centimeters lower than its predecessor. The battery itself acts as a structural component within the chassis and contributes to crash protection and rigidity. Aerodynamics became another major focus area. At first glance, the design already looks aggressive and dramatic. The low roofline, muscular shoulders, long hood, and sweeping fastback silhouette give the car unmistakable supercar proportions despite having 4 doors. The front fascia introduces a new illuminated AMG grille with vertical slats and an evolved concave design. Star-shaped daytime running lights and illuminated Mercedes branding create a futuristic signature at night. At the rear, 6 circular turbine-inspired taillights deliver a completely new identity for AMG performance models. But beneath the surface lies some extremely advanced aerodynamic engineering. The new GT4 door features active aerodynamic elements integrated into the underbody. Special venturi flow plates automatically deploy at higher speeds to accelerate airflow underneath the car and generate additional downforce. The rear diffuser is also active and can extend dynamically depending on driving conditions. The rear spoiler automatically changes angles based on speed, acceleration, and handling demands to balance drag reduction and stability. Meanwhile, the active air panel cooling system adjusts airflow through the front of the vehicle, using intelligent louvers that open and close depending on cooling requirements. All these systems work together to achieve a drag coefficient of only 0.22, an incredible figure for such a wide and powerful performance sedan. The aerodynamic efficiency helps the GT63 achieve up to 696 kilometers of WLTP range, while the GT55 reaches as much as 700 kilometers. Driving dynamics were equally important during development. The new AMG GT4 door comes standard with AMG Active Ride Control air suspension featuring semi-active roll stabilization. Instead of using traditional anti-roll bars, the suspension uses hydraulically interconnected dampers that can vary roll stiffness dynamically. This allows the car to combine sports car handling with grand touring comfort. Rear-wheel steering further enhances agility. At lower speeds, the rear wheels steer opposite the fronts to reduce the turning circle and improve responsiveness. At higher speeds, the rear wheels steer in the same direction for increased stability during lane changes and high-speed cornering. The steering system can adjust the rear wheels by up to 6 degrees, an unusually large angle that dramatically improves maneuverability. The all-wheel drive system also plays a huge role in the car's handling behavior. The AMG Performance 4MATIC Plus system continuously distributes torque between the front and rear axles, while torque vectoring independently manages power delivery between the rear wheels. This allows the vehicle to transition between stable grip-focused behavior and controlled oversteer depending on the selected driving mode. And then there's AMG RACE ENGINEER. This sophisticated software ecosystem acts as the brain of the vehicle, managing everything from energy delivery and thermal management to suspension behavior and traction control. Dedicated rotary controllers on the center console allow drivers to individually tune throttle response, traction settings, and agility characteristics. Drivers can choose between 7 driving modes including Comfort, Sport, AMGFORCE Sport Plus, Race, Slippery, Eco, and Individual. But the most fascinating mode is undoubtedly AMGFORCE S Plus. AMG understood that emotional connection matters just as much as speed. So the engineers created an immersive multisensory experience that simulates the feeling of driving a traditional AMG V8 performance car. The system uses more than 1,600 sound files blended dynamically in real time to recreate engine sounds, gear shifts, burbles, and acceleration effects. The experience goes beyond sound alone. The car produces haptic feedback through simulated gear changes, while the cabin vibrates during launches and aggressive acceleration. Even entering and exiting the vehicle includes unique sound effects inspired by AMG's legendary combustion-powered models. Inside the cabin, the GT4 door balances futuristic technology with luxury grand touring comfort. The driver sits low inside a cockpit-focused interior inspired by traditional sports cars. A seamless glass digital display combines a 10.2-inch instrument cluster with a 14-inch multimedia touchscreen angled toward the driver. Optional passenger displays create an immersive digital environment across the dashboard. The center console houses the AMG RACE ENGINEER controls, along with wireless charging pads and illuminated cup holders. AMG Performance seats offer aggressive lateral support, while optional AMG Performance seats with integrated headrests emphasize the motorsport character even further. Rear passengers also receive generous legroom thanks to specially designed foot garages integrated into the battery layout. The panoramic sky control glass roof stretches nearly the entire length of the cabin and can electronically adjust its transparency and sections. At night, the roof can illuminate with glowing AMG logos and racing stripe-inspired lighting effects synchronized with the cabin ambient lighting. Technology inside the car is equally advanced. The latest MBUX system operates on Mercedes-Benz new MBUX software platform and integrates artificial intelligence from ChatGPT, Microsoft Bing, and Google Gemini. The virtual assistant can conduct natural multi-step conversations while learning driver preferences over time. Performance-focused apps such as AMG TrackPace allow drivers to monitor telemetry, lap times, tire temperatures, suspension data, aerodynamic settings, and energy flow in real time. TrackPace even includes augmented reality racing guidance showing braking points and racing lines on famous circuits like Nürburgring and Spa-Francorchamps. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. The GT4 door offers 507 liters of rear cargo space plus an additional front trunk for smaller luggage items. Production of the new AMG GT4 door coupe will begin in summer 2026 at Mercedes-Benz historic Sindelfingen plant in Germany. Meanwhile, the revolutionary axial-flux motors will be manufactured in Berlin using more than 100 advanced production processes, including dozens of world-first manufacturing techniques developed by Mercedes-Benz engineers. The all-new Mercedes-AMG GT 63 four-door coupe is not simply AMG's first fully electric super sedan. It represents a complete reinvention of AMG performance philosophy for the electric age. A car engineered not only to dominate on paper, but to preserve the emotion, drama, aggression, and excitement that made AMG legendary in the first place. And if this is the future of AMG, the future looks terrifyingly fast.